Hey everybody, and welcome to Hexiled Gaming. I'm Scott, and I've got a match of X-Wing 2nd Edition for you here in round 2 of the Kyber Cup. This match between Raz on the left and Netter on the right. Raz flying a big fat 106-point Ray, accompanied by Tally and Zizi. Netter on the other side, flying 7 Sister 5th Brother and 2 Sigma Squadron Aces. Got generic TIE Phantoms at Initiative 4 with Crackshot and passive sensors. 7 Sister Naked, 5th Brother with homing missiles and fire control system. Tally and Zizi both with Crackshot, Heroic, and Optics. Let's take a look at that. Ray, Heightened Perception, can shoot at 7 by spending a force point. Corsella allows her to relieve all those stress with a single blue maneuver. Rose Tico, you can spend a dice result to get a target lock. Finn gives you a blank in your forward firing arc. Contraband Cybernetics allows you to perform actions while stressed and red maneuvers. Stealth Device giving her that second evade dice, particularly good on Ray, who can add a result with Finn and mod it with her pilot ability. And Ray's a Millennium Falcon, allowing her to boost and sloop while stressed. Whew, I think that's just about everything. We've got resistance at the top of the board, covered half the map in that first turn. Netter scrambling, turning away. All right, decloak forward from the Phantoms. Can't run forever. There's the Stygium Array evades. 7 Sister has no plans to run away. 3 banks in. Hard 3 from the Sigma Ace and a focus. 3 forward from the other Phantom. 5 forward from 5th Brother. Takes an evade. 4 forward from Zizi. Should be able to focus boost. Maybe get a range 3 shot into the back of 5th Brother. Yeah, definitely. These things can move. Ray with a 2 bank. Gonna focus. Fortunately, Zizi's in the way, can't boost forward. Try and get in range. Tally. 3 hard turn. Might be able to fit a boost in there. Nah, just focus. She's got a nice straight 5 next turn, if she wants it. It's probably only 1 shot into the back of 5th Brother. He's got 2 force points and an evade. Shouldn't be too much to worry about. Double crits. Natties to start the game off here from Zizi. Spins the evade, takes nothing. Back 2 dials. I would imagine Ray's going to turn into this. She's not going to keep pursuing down the right side of the board. She's got a nice little bottleneck here. If these ships want to engage her. I think a hard 2 fits. Puts her at a weird angle for the following turn. Smikey saying Teal doesn't have a good decloak. Yeah, you're right. Rocks in the way. Board edge is on the other way. Can you fit in a decloak 1 hard? It's rough. It's tight. Maybe looking at a 2 or 3. At the RZ2 has a blue 3 bank, right? Yeah. I think a 2 is just fine, though. I don't think you get around that with a 2 hard. I just realized that all of Netter's list is Initiative 4. So they are all moving before Raz. Like 2 hard, 7 sister. Oof. Making me antsy. We're continuing our exploration of pretzel music. Right now we're on the Synthwave station, trying to find some good tracks for the stream. We'll have a good playlist eventually. So, decloaks forward from both of the Phantoms. I think a 1 hard's fine. Hard 1 out of Sister and a Focus. Hard 1 out of Sigma Ace. Three bank boost out of Fifth Brother. Boy, that dark blue really blends in there. Here's the 3 bank out of Zizi. Again, has a... what? If you boost forward, it makes next turn a little problematic. You've got a range 3. Maybe you don't push your luck. Nope. Here it comes. You're kind of stuck behind that rock next turn. 2 bank's probably alright. Alright, Ray goes for a 4 forward. And a boost. Gonna trap this Sigma Ace in the corner. I didn't just spend this whole turn looking up REM lyrics. See, they're trapping this one in the corner, and then I was like, wait, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my religion. Okay, it's not that kind of stream. 3 dice, range 3. 2 blanks, 1 crit. Has a force point to convert. I was going to spend the Rose... Sorry, spend the Finn blank to get a Rose target lock. Reroll the 2 blanks. I know this interaction. Come on. There it is. Hit, hit, crit. Fifth Brother. I don't think... Did he take an action at all? He did a bank boost. See, 1 shield off of Fifth Brother. Yeah, boy, these resistant ships came in fast. Oh no! Did we come up with a name for this? I'm gonna ask that every time now. There's got to be a name for this RZ2 optics roll, and it's not unheroic. Maui, the death roll. Ooh, come up with a sushi name. Does not take a damage. Anti-heroic. That's... You're getting somewhere. Crap roll. We're going to workshop this. By the end of this stream, we're going to have a name for that roll. A Maui roll. Roll Tide roll. Come on now. Ooh, we do get a shot here from Seventh Sister. Range 3 obstructed. Yeah, that's right. Put that token back. We're not done here. California roll. Look, we got a big viewership in California. I'm not sure we want to name a crappy roll after them. Now, Philadelphia roll. It's not my fault roll. 2 hits! Gonna spin the focus. Yeah, no reason not to. Otherwise, Seventh Sister could spin both of those force points, neutralize that one of those results. Alright, now we should be back 2 dials. Now that's Z in the corner. That's Ray in the spotlight, losing her positioning. You know what? Gas station sushi roll? I kind of like that. I wish it wasn't as wordy. The soggy roll. Mm-hmm. The gas roll. What other rolls? Barrel rolls, dinner rolls, the Rolls Royce. I could do this all game. Down past 60 minutes, 1 shield gone from Fifth Brother. Otherwise, nothing doing. Whole roll. See, there were, you know, try rhyming, try alliteration. The Rick roll. These A-Wings just got Rick rolled. Hey, Nickel City just hit affiliate. Nice. Yeah, I was watching you guys this morning. Good stuff. The stole roll. The bridge toll roll. Oh, God. Troll roll. Troll roll's alright. It rhymes. Troll roll is pretty good because it does feel a little trolly, where you have mods for both results. You have a focus mod for the focus, you have optics for the blank, but it's trolling you because you can't mod them both. Troll roll. I like that. How are we feeling? The lol roll. Troll roll is pretty good. Alright, troll roll it is. If you're flying those optics A-wings, you roll blank focus. Get the troll roll! We should put that on the back of a heroic card. We'll have a heroic alt art, and on the back, it'll have a troll. So anytime you fail, it could be optics or it could be heroic. Probably heroic because it's faction specific. So when you get that crappy roll, boom, flip over your card, show the troll, man. You got trolled! Oh no! Zizi! Smooches the rock. Come on, Zizi, there's no time for that. Takes the damage. Oh boy. So Ray, one forward. What's she? Really, she's flipping that arc. Yep, she wants to take those shots. Tally bumps into the Sigma Squadron Ace, and all of a sudden, we've got a game here for Netter. He was getting chased into the corner, and now he's got fantastic positioning. Zizi's not taking a shot. Ray doesn't have the front arc. And Tally bumps with no mods. Range 1 shot. Does have crack shot, though. Does have the forever mod of heroic. One hit. Spins crack shot. Nope, does not spin crack shot. Never mind. Yeah, Seven Sister spins a force point. How is she down to 0 force points? I guess modded that first one. Into Seven Sister again, range 3 from Ray. All eyes. Gonna use Rose to get a target lock. Alright, man, this Sense Station kind of keeping me upbeat. Lifted. Two hits from Ray. She have to spend force points. She sure did. Plenty of evades in P, no problem. Seven Sister does not have her ability to crack shot Tally, unfortunately. Here's the range 1 into Ray. Hit crit. I mean, into Tally. Be great if she could spend a force point to... Well, nothing to crack. That's half points on Tally. And if you're keeping Tally here, 21-0. Netter on top. Range 2. Oh, that's Seven Sisters lock, not Fifth Brother. Does he know that one? Guess not, because, well... Fifth brother. Okay, added. No. Tally is dead. Okay. Sorry, I saw 3 dice and I got confused and didn't know if that was munitions or... Okay, so he had a crit out there just in case. But he didn't actually add it. Okay. Didn't need to. So Tally, already gone. Whoo! What a block out there from the Phantoms. From the Phantom. Sigma Ace. Rocking these Easter colors. These nice pastels. Ray, gonna have to get around this rock. Relieve that stress. Did Raz use Tally's ability? Yes. Okay. But didn't Crackshot. Yeah, she did. No, because Seventh Sister had 3 evades, so Crackshot wouldn't have done anything. So let's give her back a force point. Poor Zizi on that rock, not able to help out. Yeah, no problem. 51 minutes, 42-0. Whew. Now we've got a lot of game left because Ray is full health and she can gobble up these low health ships. These Inquisitors have 4 hit points, so some good rolls and some good positioning on Ray. She can make quick work of them. She does need to get that arc pointed forward and get out of the corner. There's the decloak from green and a Stygium array. Decloak forward from pink and an evade as well. 3 bank left. You're not getting any shots. You might as well just cloak again, right? Yep, there it is. I like that. Three hard turn from pink. Probably same situation. And Netter knows he's on top. There's no reason to try and force an engagement, K-turn, any of that stuff. Do have passive sensors on these Phantoms. You could passive if you think you're safe. Try and get a lock early on. Inquisitor ties, moving out of here. Gonna find a better engagement some other time. Zizi coming up behind green. Focus boost. No problem. Johnny in the chat. So much hype. Should have his 3D printer tomorrow or early next week. I'm excited too. Got some fun X-Wing projects coming out of that printer. Ray could take this opportunity to turn the arc around. Could boost, but I don't think he's going to have arc anymore. Oh, he does! Look at that. I'm so wrong. Range 3. Ray has 1 force point. Spent both last round. Two hits. Might as well use... The enemy is in the front arc, because it's in both, so is able to add a Fen blank for a target lock. There's the target lock, there's the reroll. Spins the force point for 3 hits. It's going to be 2 dice, plus the range 3, plus the cloaking device 2, for 5 evade dice with an evade token. 1 evade. Going to get 1 from the token and take 1 on the shield for blue. The plinks are real. That's going to set up a better shot for Zizi as well. Should be unobstructed. Two dice. 2 hits. 1 evade. Takes 1. And a crack shot. Takes 2. That's going to be half points on the Phantom. It is not a crit. 42 to 26. Raz on the board. Okay. 45 minutes left, 42 to 26. I liked Netter's idea of running and cloaking. Unfortunately, both of the remaining resistance ships got shots, made it count. Ray's only on 1 force point, needs to get that arc facing forward. The real question is, can Netter find somewhere to go where he's safe? He's regrouping with the other ships, but there's just no way to catch up. And it doesn't look like there's any way to capitalize on the kiting. If these ships could turn in and catch Ray and Zizi trying to follow green, that'd be great, but that doesn't seem possible. Got Talon rolls and 4Ks. Yeah, maybe 2 Talon rolls here from these little Inquisitors. Take a look at Ray's dial. 2 banks are blue. She doesn't have to do a blue. She can turn the arc with Ray's Millennium Falcon title, even while stressed. Or boost. There's the decloak from Pink. Ooh, gonna take a little bit of a risk here. Decloak's down with green. Three hard turn from the Phantom and a focus. 2 Talon. Out of Sister. Hard one from the Green Phantom. I don't like this at all. Ray can't go anywhere except right next to you. Barrel rolls back to try and force a bump, but that's, I mean, unless it's like a 3-bank or something out of Ray, I don't know what that blocks. Zizi, focus, turn that arc around. In BD. Yeah. Ooh. Getting spit roasted here. Between Zizi and Ray. Ray turns the arc around. Has a range 1 shot. Revenge for Tally. Now Ray's only got 1 force point at the moment. But has other ways of modding. Range 1. Oh boy. 2 hits and a crit so far. Finn blank. Spins it for a lock. Gonna reroll that blank. There it is. 3 hits and a crit. 2 going through, guaranteed. 1 evade, spins the other evade, takes hit crit. Dead anyway. $52-42, Raz back on top. Not a great round 2 rounds ago, but definitely back in the game in a big bad way. Single stressed Ray could sloop. Mike with the razzle dazzle in the chat. I was saving that and you stole that from me. Just waiting for the right moment to bring out the razzle dazzle. Sorry, stream. I blame Mike. 2 stressed, Inquisitor ties. They've got blue 2 and 3 forward. Depends on where they think Zizi's going to be. Looking at the only way this Phantom can decloak is straight down. I don't think that leaves enough room. You could probably 1 hard and then maybe have to barrel roll. But what's the other option? Stay cloaked? No way. Alright, does not decloak. Yeah, did not like his options for getting around that rock. Still, I mean, next turn he's pretty much locked into a decloak forward if he wants to shoot. Takes an evade as his action. Two straights. Yep, looks like both Inquisitors taking evades. I think they're a little shook. Let's give Seventh Sister back her force point. Ray on 2 now. Did not have to spend any force points last turn because of the target lock. So she is back to full force. Oh, wow! Fits around that gas cloud. Probably going to have a range 3 onto Seventh Sister. Oh, has range 3 to both. Probably if she can find an unobstructed shot. That's definitely obstructed. Going on to Fifth Brother. Guess because he's injured. Two hits, spends a force point for 3. 5 dice from the Fifth Brother. Spins an evade and probably 2 force points. Zizi. 2 dice into the same target, I imagine. Range 2. Heroic. First trigger of the game. Spends the focus for hit crit. Double evades from the Fifth Brother. Nothing going through there. Seventh Sister does have both force points now. Could use that ability to negate and evade. Probably more likely to hit Ray, right? Also, Zizi went with a focus. I guess that's right on 4 dice. 1 crit. One evade, Thinking about spending that focus to negate Seventh Sister's ability. Does it? Ooh, Fifth Brother. 2 hits. 3 dice at range 2 from Zizi. 2 natty evades. No shots from the Phantom because he's cloaked. Back 2 dials. So no damage that round, but boy. Fifth Brother on 1 force point. Not going to be able to use his ability for another turn. Ray back to full. Decloaking a bank out of the Phantom. Takes a focus. As a non-Phantom player, I always see this and I'm like, oh, you got a barrel roll. You gotta get out of that for next turn. No. You decloak away from that next turn. And he's got options on the left or right. Seventh Sister. Tries to go 2 straight. Bumps into Fifth Brother. There's the sloop out of Ray. Flips the arc sideways. So now has 3 stress. He had 1 down here, slooped for another, turned the arc for a 3rd. Zizi, out the back arc. Range 1 into Fifth Brother. 3v3. I'm gonna re-roll that. I think he was hitting F instead of R. Flipping those dice instead of rolling them. There's a roll. Ooh, you know what? It's not 2 dice, but it feels like a troll roll. You can only mod 1 of them. Spins the focus for 1, gets 1 natural evade, and Zizi takes the focus back. All right, Ray. 3 dice, range 2. You know what? Does have a little piece of Fifth Brother here for the Finn blank. Spins it for a lock. Ooh. I mean, given that, I don't think you risk. I think this was a fine decision to turn the arc. Spins a force point for hit crit into Fifth Brother, who's got an evade token. Spins it, takes 1, is now on half. 77 to 42. Raz widening that gap, extending the lead. All right, Phantom looking for a shot. Has both ships. Obstructed range 3 at Ray, or Zizi at range 2 with a focus. Does have a target lock on Ray. Somewhere. There it is. One hit. Spins the lock. Three hits. So Ray gonna get 1, plus stealth device for 2, plus range for 3, plus obstruction for 4, and then a blank from Finn. Doesn't need it though. Rolling 3 naturals. I guess does not use Rose. Spends a force point on Fifth Brother to get 2 hits. Not in the front arc on... Wait, this is Seventh Sister, isn't it? Yeah. Fifth Brother was in the front arc. Rose for the target lock there. People hoping for some heroic. No, not on a force user. Oh yeah, possible munitions here. Rose just takes the shield. NBD. All right. Under 24, 77 to 42. 1 damage on Zizi. Looks like Ray is shieldless. Somehow I missed that damage dealing. Yeah, Shaka's saying, is there a reason Fifth Brother didn't trigger on homing? Yeah, he didn't have enough force. Unfortunately. Let's see, he is back to 2 now. Seventh Sister on 1. Ray at full. Recloak on the Phantom. Should have options left or right. And if you go left, you really, well, Ray can't sloop. Maybe try and get into a blocking position. Alright, Sigma moves up and uses passive sensors. Fifth Brother takes an evade. Seventh Sister bumps. Too hard left out of Zizi. Thinking about it. Just goes for the boost. Doesn't want to stress. Oh, nope. There it is. Going to turn that arc. That's what's happening. Not going to stress an A-wing. What are you talking about? One straight out of Ray. Does get a nice, juicy range 1 shot into this Phantom, but has its arc facing the wrong direction. Has a nice juicy shot into Seventh Sister with a target lock already there. Seventh Sister bumped, so no tokens. 3 hits so far. Has a blank. Gonna spin that lock. Into another blank. Two natural evades. Spins the force point. Oh, spins the blank for Ray. For Rose. Yeah, got it. One hit. One evade. Rude. Passive sensors, target lock into Ray. 4 dice. Hit, crit, crit. One of those crits is going through. Both players re-rolling blanks into blanks. Bummer. Rolls a blank. Adds a blank with Finn. Spends a force point. Takes double crits. Loses the stealth device. Has already lost the stealth device. What am I talking about? His shields are down. I'm behind. Already spent contraband too. What the? I'm not paying attention. Weapons failure and power regulator. Still a point above half, right? Has taken 5 damage. Needs to take 6. All right. $16, 77 to 42. Weapons failure and power regulator on Rey. She will start accruing those ions next turn. Recloak on the Phantom. Fifth brother at 2 force points. Seventh sister at 1. Rose back to 2. Mike saying Zizi needs to get back in the fight. I don't think that's going to be a problem. Too hard's a little close to that gas cloud, but it should be fine. Could 2-bank boost if you're really worried about it. Got a decloak out of pink. I don't know that a left fits. So it probably has to go to the right or remain cloaked. Oh, does fit to the left. I like it. There's the evade. And a 2 forward. Gonna hang out and wait for Zizi. Looking at an evade. Goes for the barrel roll forward, but does not linked action. Well, I guess he's not getting shot, so he doesn't care about spinning the force point, maybe? There's the evade from Fifth Brother. Hey, nice job not bumping into each other. Ray bumps into Fifth Brother. Let's get in there. Hexiled action cam. Ooh! Is not touching. We can see the mat between the nub and the base of Ray has a range 1 shot from Ray onto Seventh Sister, who is already locked. There's the hard 2 out of Zizi. Maybe a little closer than I thought, but still doable. Tries to barrel roll right. That was the straight. Looking at backwards now. Ooh, that's troublesome next turn. She's gonna take a shot. Might have a... Ooh, yeah, you check that obstruction. Man, that... Fifth Brother is obstructed. Okay. It was like, oh, maybe you missed this to this corner, but you hit that asteroid. Whatever. You're just shooting so that you can get your token and help defend against that Phantom. One crit. Five dice. Range 3 obstructed. Fifth Brother, 3 evades plus the evade token. Spins it just to show off. Not taking any other shots. Zizi got to decide what token to get. Zizi. Attacked. Did not spin the charge to get another token. Here's Ray, range 1. Fin blank. Ship is in the front arc. Spins Rose. 3 hits and a crit. That's 1 more than the defense die, so 1's guaranteed to go through. Actually going to be 3. On Seventh Sister. 2 shields and a crit. Don't be a direct hit. It's a fuel leak. Meaningless. With 1 hull remaining. Two hits from the Phantom. 3 natural evades, plus the gas cloud, blank. She's fine. Didn't even need a token. 7 minutes left. 99 to 42 with half on 7th Sister. Netter needs 58 points to lead. Half of Ray is 53. So that's not going to do it anymore. Now Zizi is 1 away from half, so if you can get half on both, they're both 1 away, right? You need 1 damage on each ship to take the lead back. Nickel 7th is facing the opposite direction, unfortunately. Zizi's got to go over this gas cloud, so if you can get shots on her, well, that doesn't really matter, because if she engages first, she can get that token. So you need to not give her shots. Just get out of the arc of the A-Wing. No big deal. Yeah, Tron saying might be strained, though. You're right. Could be facing 2 dice with an evade. Fugue's asking if Fifth Brother has a lock on anyone. Has a lock on Ray. I just realized that Ray still has weapons failure. They've been keeping track of that, so that's good. Maybe they should take up streaming. We got 1 ion from the power regulator that turn. There's the K turn from Fifth Brother, who is at full force. 7th Sister only has 1 at the moment. Ray's back to full as well. 2 bank from Ray. Nothing stopping her. She is in 2 arcs right now. Does she care? Maybe not. Yep, Ray, range 1 into Fifth Brother. Fixed weapons failure, okay. So that is the correct number of dice. Hit crit, gets a lock from one of the dice, and gonna re-roll the blank. Spends a force point for hit crit. Fifth Brother has 2 hull remaining. Needs 2 paint to live. Gets an evade, spends a force point. Could spend both to take nothing. Yep, that's what's going to happen. His ability is shut down now. Zizi has a range 2 obstructed shot into 7th Sister. Blank crit. One evade. Takes a focus. Phantom. Into Zizi. Range 2, all eyeballs, spins it for 3. Wait, nope, never mind. We're down here. That's 5th Brother into Ray. All eyes into blank blank focus. Ray with a blank. Here's the 2nd shot. I believe this is 7th Sister. Spins the focus for 3. Gets a blank. Takes all 3. That's half on Ray. 1, 2, 3. 99 to 95. Oh, I was trying to see if she had a range 3 in a raid. Doesn't look like it. Hit, crit, hit. Hit it, crit. Those are natties. Into Zizi. Can he find a blank here? Does he have crack shot? I don't think so. Blank, blank, evade. Should have taken the evade token if you've got 3 dice. That's the lesson I learned. Hit crit going through on Zizi. Hull breach. There it is. Netter on top. 118 to 99. He did exactly what he needed to do. 1 minute left. 118 to 99. We're going into a deciding round here. 30 seconds left. Yeah, Netter saying, too bad that Ion doesn't do anything. He gets the 2nd Ion token this turn, but doesn't matter. Can you 3-bank 7th Sister? Got a stressed 5th Brother. Maybe trying to get in the way of Zizi. Back to full on Ray. 5th Brother should be regenning one of these. Yeah, we're looking at just a sloop again from Ray. Does that fit? Yeah, we're looking at just oh, that's me. Watch my own stream. There's the 2 straight out of the Sigma and a focus. 7th Sister, 3 banks to the left. And a boost. Linked action focus. Five straight from Fifth Brother. Ray is on a rock! She's not shooting, and that's got to be game. We'll see what Zizi does. Doesn't take any damage. Three bank. We'll have a range 1 shot. Not taking any shots. Maybe one from Fifth Brother. Fifth Brother's got 1 force point and 2 hull. 3v3. Yeah, you know me. This ace hasn't taken any damage, but it's got an evade and a focus. Spins the focus for 3. Fifth Brother. Can he get PS killed? No, he cannot. Spins a force point. Lives. Or just takes the damage. Guess it doesn't really matter. It's not going to change the points. Spends a force point for 1. 1 evade. Phantom's got nothing. Seven Sisters got nothing. Ray can't shoot, and that will do it. GG. Oh, wow. What a turn there in the end. Netter 118. Raz 99. Insane. Looked bad for Netter early on when he was getting chased into a corner. Took Tally out, then it went back in Raz's favor. Then Netter gets back on top with half of Ray and half of Zizi in the same turn. So congratulations to him. Thank you to both players for playing. Till next time, this is Scott from Hexiled Gaming, signing off.